why did no one tell me this? Like, I've watched tons of videos on how to make rice water before I learned and researched and stuff myself. Beautiful people, it's Angelica, and in this video I am going to be showing you how to make rice water. I know I'm wearing a wig, but you guys have seen my hair. I'm also going to link the video up here of my big chop so you guys can see what my hair looks like if you don't know what it looks like. But if you're on this channel, you probably know what it looks like. Also, the reason why I am wearing a wig is because I am doing the 10-day rice water challenge. If you guys would like to join me on the 10-day rice water challenge, please comment in the section below and I can post it and we can do it together, or I can show you my results. Just let me know if you're interested in me doing the 10-day rice water challenge. So I'll explain everything about my hair being in braids and stuff in my 10-day video, so make sure to look out for that. And if nothing happens, what do I have to lose? Like, I literally have nothing to lose. But let's just talk a little bit about the benefits of rice water. Rice water is extremely healthy and beneficial for your hair. It is something that was made popular, I guess, by the Yao women from China, and I'll insert some pictures of them around the screen here so you guys can see. These women literally have like 6 feet and above length of hair, and this is not like a select few of them. This is most of these women, and they say that their secret to keeping long, shiny, dark hair even until their 80s, like they only start going gray in their 80s, they say their secret is rice water. So rice water contains so many vitamins. It's basically like melting a hair vitamin and putting it on your hair. It literally has almost everything that you'd find in a hair vitamin that you would eat, like sugar bear hair, all those kind of things, but to put on top of your hair. Now, I just want to put a disclaimer and say this is not a miracle product. If you don't work out, you have an extremely bad diet, you don't drink water, it's not really going to make such a big difference. Maybe if you weren't using it before, you might see a little change, but if you're not healthy in general and you're just treating your hair like crap, you're not going to see much of a difference. So, you know, there's no miracles, but this is pretty close to a miracle, I must say. Let's cross over into the video of me making the water. So I'm going to switch into a voiceover so you guys can see me making the actual rice water. So I'm putting the rice in this sieve in the sink, and I'm just using organic Zambian rice. I actually got this rice from my aunt. She actually has a farm. So if you can see, it kind of looks like the sort of particles because it's very lightly, it's like hardly processed. It's basically just shelled. So there's nothing else. It's not enriched. They don't do anything. So it's still like a little dusty, you know what I mean? So I just wash out all the impurities, washed it through the sieve just to make sure I get out all the particles that can go through the sieve. And then now, or the sieve, however you say that. And then now I'm filling it with water so that if there's any tiny like particles or just like shells, they can float to the top of the water, and then I just pour it out. And then I'm putting it into this glass jar. You can use any jar that has a tightly closing lid, like a mason jar. And then I'm getting distilled water, like drinking water, because I'm only using 1.5 cups with half a cup of rice, if I didn't mention that before. And as you can see, I just kind of like move the rice around in the water. In hindsight, I could have done this in the bowl before I poured it into the bottle, but you know, I'd advise you to do that. Then I close it up and I leave it for 24 or 48 hours, and then that's it. Okay, so that is how I made the rice water. It is super easy. It literally takes me like 10 minutes to make the rice water. Now, this is a little secret that I just want to share because I only discovered it about 2 days ago when I made this water. So you can let your water sit for either 24 hours or 48 hours. I like to make mine sit for like 48, depending on how quick I want to use it. I usually like to leave it for 48 hours, and then I put it in the fridge. As soon as you put the rice water in the fridge, it stops fermenting. So if you use it basically like an hour or two after, that just makes it rice water. But fermented rice water is even better because all the nutrients come out of the rice. Now, if I didn't say this in the clip before, I just want to say it again, even if I said it. You can use whatever kind of rice you want. You can use any kind of rice, except Except, this is what I want to say, because every single video I've watched, they say you can use whatever kind of rice you want. You can, except parboiled rice or any rice that's been like pre-cooked, because most of the nutrients have already been taken out. You're just wasting your time. You are literally wasting your time. It will not do anything to your hair. Maybe it might do like a little bit, or it'll be like a placebo effect or something. It's not going to do anything. You're already taking out all the nutrients, which leads me into my second point. I may be wrong, but I do believe, in my opinion, that this is the correct way to make rice water, because some other people like to boil the water, and I feel like just because you see starch in the water, you think that it's the vitamins, but if you boil it, some of the nutrients might die at a certain heat temperature, whether it's 100 degrees or 80 degrees or 70 degrees. So I'm not sure exactly what temperature some of these vitamins die, but I do know that at a certain temperature they will die. So if you boil the rice for a while and then get the water out of that, you are killing some of the nutrients. So I just suggest you just put cold water in the rice. Or if you want it to be maybe slightly quicker, you can put like warm water just to soften the rice a little bit more, but not hot water. This will kill a lot of the vitamins. So I just wanted to note that. And now for my secret. Why did no one tell me this? Like, I've watched tons of videos on how to make rice water before I learned and researched and stuff myself. And get a little bit of this and a little bit of that and just Google and see articles and stuff. So I have literally never seen this. Like, everyone says, oh, make your rice water, just exactly how I made it in the video, but they don't talk about how to make it that white. So I discovered that what you do is basically massage the rice and sort of like almost break it up in your palms for maybe like a full 5 minutes before you leave the water just to sit, and the water just turned like so white. And I think I've seen some people's rice water turn out like how mine is looking now, but I've never actually seen them explain how to get it there. So that is basically how I do it. I discovered this like after I had already made the video. But if you've been on this channel for a while, then in the past I've done like a few rice water rinses. I haven't really shown them on the channel, but I have talked about it. But I've never really used it consistently. But whenever I do use it, I instantly see a difference. It retains length. It makes your hair grow slightly faster. It stops shedding and reduces the amount of breakage. So this stuff is just amazing. So look, this is what it looks like. Let me shake it up. After I found my little secret technique, can you see how white that looks? You can see some of the rice in it, and these are my fingers. If I put them behind the glass, you literally can't see through. Like, it's literally so white. Now remember what I was talking about, just because you can see starch doesn't mean you're seeing vitamins. I think that's when it comes to boiling. When it's raw like this, I think the whiter it is, the more vitamins you can see. And if you guys would like another video, like another demonstration, maybe just from the process of after I made the rice water, just turning it into how it looks now, make sure you let me know, and I'll definitely make a separate video on that, because I think it's actually something that would be quite beneficial. Maybe I'm not the only person who's never seen this, who didn't see this process, but the water literally feels completely different. And you can also use it on your face, you can use it on your skin, you can this is just like a little miracle in a bottle. Also, if you want a video on like the pros and cons and how to use rice water, how to put it on your hair and stuff like that, make sure to let me know and comment in the section below, and I would definitely do that. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, it will be linked right down there if you didn't hit it in the beginning. Also, hit the like button. That just tells me that you like this video, and I will make more of similar kinds of videos. Also, if you're not following me on my social media, they will be linked on the screen, so make sure to click that. They will also be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.